the recording stops. I want to pick back up. The first time I heard those words were in high school, and I was not prepared.
Well, if you haven't heard them, then they can give you somewhat of a big head because everybody likes compliments.
Mm-hmm.
Most everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is absolute.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the things I try and get across to people who are younger than I, or people who is obviously less uh, intellectually knowledgeable about the ways of the world,
Mm-hmm.
is that nobody and nothing, as far as man is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
is absolute. It's like Natalie's cousin that died.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was, I don't know if you heard that last night. It's an 83-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, that was the house catacomb in front of us, not the one that's straight across,
Mm-hmm.
but next one to it. His widows, uh, that's his widow there, but he was married once to one of Natalie's, I guess, favorite cousins who grew up with her,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, 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 he was married to her for a while. And they had a kid, and then they divorced. And he came to California 3 years after we did, and over there, I was like cutting the yard. And he said, "Hell no!" Looked around and cuckoo. So,
Mm-hmm.
named Albert Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, what I was going to tell you about Cedric and the preacher that preached in his funeral said something to this effect. Says, God decided one day to send Cedric down to earth, and what he did, he looked around for a body, and basically, my words are going to be a little different than that.
Mm-hmm.
So a body, oh, there's General. Why don't we put you in there?
Mm-hmm.
Because a body is just a house for you while
Absolutely.
you're here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say probably 95 to 98% of the people don't think of life that way. You are not whom we are visualizing.
Right.
That person of Renee is within. It's invisible.
And Renee is me, y'all. So for those that may be listening to this, they'd be like, "Who is Renee?" That's my middle name. Go ahead.
But anyhow, that is
Well, you bring up a good point. We are not these physical bodies, and
that.
just for vernacular sake, we don't know who we are spiritually speaking. A lot of times in our early years, and I'm not negating that there are some people, and you and I have talked about this. There are some people who meet in two categories. I feel they meet in their youth, and they're married for 50 or 60 years. Doesn't necessarily mean it was good.
Oh no, 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 no. I would
So
say
that whole
as
longevity
for
thing don't
as
impress
for
me anymore.
long drawn out marriages,
Yeah,
most of
because they
them
did it.
most of
You
them are
you told
church.
me though that there are reasons why people stay in it and so forth and so on, but those times have changed. People are now willing to sacrifice themselves, and I know for me, I wasn't willing to sacrifice my purpose, which is what God told me I would do if I stayed.
Well,
That scared the heck out of me, and I had to make that decision.
basically, that's what I've been told by several of the people in my children's generation is that people don't marry to death do us part. They get married until, well, truth of the matter is I can't handle this any longer.
I think now in my line of work, I'm finding out that women 40 and above, they're number one, they're waking up to who they are and the mistakes that they've made, and they have a choice to make. Either they ride the mistake out into the grave, or they decide not to, and a lot of them are just deciding not to. Statistics say that 70+% of divorces are filed by women and filed by women 40 and above. And I believe, having just walked through that, is because at some point they wake up.
I mean,
You wanna go? Okay, you need to go get that. Okay, well
no,
we
no,
look.
no, 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 keep it on. When you should walk with me to the
You
kitchen
want? Oh,
tonight.
walk with you to the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah. I can get it.
Got it.
I just got to scoot
So
forward.
yeah, so that statistics is true, and now I'm part of that statistic. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there.